Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm back with another 2-ball scramble where I'm going to try and break the course record around here at Brackengill. Here's my first drive. It's early in the morning. I'm stiff, don't know what my mouth's doing. And I've nearly fallen backwards, but that's pretty good. Bit of a fade and up the left hand side, so green light for this red ball. Trying my best to use the red ball on my second shot, but let's face it, I'll probably lose it at some stage. While we're here, thank you everybody for watching. As I smoke that one straight up the right centre, and we're in great position. We'll be taking that one, I think. Yes, we are. Yeah, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video so I can bring more of this great content. It would really help me out, so thank you to everyone who's already done that. We have a little sandwich in our hands, 80 yards. I've tugged it left, surprise, surprise. It's very early. That's not getting up that ledge, and we need to do better. Red ball then. Can we learn a little bit from that? The beauty of scramble coming into full effect here, where we can essentially learn from our mistakes. How good would that be? Divot action is monumental, and that's a tiny bit left, but it's pin high, which is good. Look at the sun here. Beautiful day, just a bit nippy and early. This for birdie then, and ideal start inbound, possibly. Looks good. Straight up the line of the flag, and yes, first attempt, 1 under. Cool little graphics on the right, hope you're enjoying those. Do comment down below what you think is good about these videos, or what you might change. I'm happy to take on feedback and improve. Here we go then, just a 5-iron on the second hole, just try and get into position. That's a nice tight draw. Might just miss the fairway left, but it's in good position. So second ball here, we can get aggressive. Very good opportunity to reach the green if we hit this well. Just a little bit of a fade off the marker post in the distance. However, that is not going to work out. That's way left and potentially over the wall and OB. Couldn't find it on a quick inspection, so we're going with the first, and this is just a gap wedge from about 115 to the back of the green. Just trying to land this front portion and let it roll down. Good looking line. Great looking line, just hot to the left annoyingly. However, distance looks very good. Don't know what I'm doing, let's just pretend that didn't happen. And yes, another white ball because I feel like my red one's lost, and I only had one. So trying that again, but hoping for a slightly better bounce. Although I think this time I've hung it out to the right, and I have, and that's way right, and never mind. Did find the red ball, in fact. I looked for it for a while, and it was just under a leaf. It was inbounds, but not to worry. This is for birdie. Probably wouldn't have been able to advance it any better than this anyway. For 2 in a row, 2 1-putts in a row. Goodness me, what a turn up for the books. We're 2 under after 2. Uphill par 4 then. This probably, in my opinion, the toughest hole in the course, and certainly on the front 9. So a good drive required here. That'll take the pressure off. Wow. That is straight up the pipe, and we don't even need a second. Hopefully don't get run over. He is behind me, but fortunately I have managed to get the greenkeeper to switch off his machinery. We did just run through the fairway, but not too bothered about that. It's quite soft, so don't need to overspin this. Just a sand wedge in, but we've tugged that one again. Need to sort that out already. It's actually pin high, which is a good marker, but that's going to leave a very testing downhill putt. I have actually made this video ever so slightly longer than the usual ones, just to allow me time to get my blabbering done. Same again, but just aiming a bit further right this time, or try not to tug it, and line's a bit better. It's a little bit right of the pin, however it will give us an uphill putt, which is what we need. Here we are then, another golden opportunity. Quite a lot of left to right break though. Started it left, pacey. Well, that's missed low, and that's still rolling. Yeah, that one is a good 4 feet, so probably less pace and further left, I would think. It's definitely further left. I don't know about... Oh my goodness, that's missed on high side this time, and is almost identical. How that works, I do not know. Grass clippings all over my shoes. They are not done clean, and I've missed a tiddler. This could spell disaster. Oh, thank goodness. I'd have been as deceased as those eyes on the shed. Anywho, that was a par. Don't mind that too much on that tough par 4, but here we go. Shortish par 4. Only need a 3-wood to get there today with a slight breeze from right to left. Pin's right on the front right of the green, and that's tugged a bit left of target. It might well be on the green, to be fair. It was struck nicely. It was just left of where I was aiming. So, similar thing here required, just not as far left, I would imagine. All a bit of a lottery because you can't even see the green for the trees. However, I'm all about that cheese, that's straight at it. And this is where it's ended up. What an amazing 3-wood that was. This for an Eagle 2 and Delirious scenes. Just fumbling left, and that is straight in the middle. What on earth is going on here with 4 under through 4? The course record is only 5 under, so we need 6 under and... Oh no. Why have I kept that in the video? Jumpers off, we mean business. 4 holes down and we're already on course. This is an 8-iron, straight downhill, right to left wind. Good looking shot. It's definitely going to find a piece. But it's just taken a bit of a hard bounce actually and has ended up long of the pin, but on the green, just 30 feet away. So realistically, just want to strike this one a little bit more purely to land it on the green, and I think we're in business. That looks a little bit further right of target and very, very similar. So we're taking the first one, simply because I feel like I understand the break on this one a little bit more. This is quite an awkward green to read. It's definitely going to move a little bit left. Can we roll in a long one? No, not the first one. Anyway, that has missed a fair bit right. However, it's pretty much in for a 3, especially with 2 attempts, so we can go at this one. Aiming a little bit further left, you would hope. Never quite know with me, but that's got a better chance, and I still missed right. That's a shame. However, that is a long par 3, so we don't mind making a par there. It's not going to hurt us too much. Here we go then. Another reasonably short par 4, but straight uphill. We're looking to hit this between the marker post and the trees up the left. And that's a leaky slider. Probably going to be alright. Hasn't reached the trees, one would think. So something along those lines, just with a bit more draw, that we failed to achieve there. And that's pretty much exactly what we get, even though I nearly fell over. Balance issues due to my incredibly weak core. So this is where the second one ended up, and pretty perfect. What can we do with the chip? Started a little bit right, but it should fade in a little bit. Oh, that nice. Well, if I can get inside that with this one, then I would be elated. 3 feet from the first one, so let's be aggressive here. It's definitely on a better line, aside from that bobble, and it's gone a bit long. Probably a good 10 feet. So this is what we've got left for birdie, and if I don't hold this, I'm throwing my clubs in a lake. Don't know where that lake is, but we've made birdie and we're 5 under. Right then. Tighter tee shot here. 3-wood yet again. Not really a driver course, especially not on the front 9. Yeah, shot trace was a bit janky on that one because it's a snap hook and it's ended up in the trees. Probably in play, but might be blocked out, which is a concern. So, first time we're under any real pressure here. And we've made the cardinal sin. One goes left, so we've overcorrected, and that is yet again in play, but no chance of getting to the green. So we've taken the first one, and we're trying to bump this up the hill. Not an easy shot, because the ground is fairly wet, and that is definitely not going to get the job done, because that barely got off the floor. So, need to do better. First real signs of struggle on this front 9. and that's not much better. Got further up, but it's left and it's ended up here, short of the bunker. Really need to be looking to get up and down here, otherwise we're starting to put pressure on ourselves. In fact, we would like to hole it. That's a pretty decent effort. Was expecting it to just leak a little bit right when it landed, but it didn't. It'll leave a tricky putt, so we could do with a better attempt here. Looks better for line, and it certainly is. We'll take that. Still a bit of left to right on this one, but you'd like to think we'll hole it, especially with the benefit of hindsight. Here we go then. Left edge putting firm, and that just about makes it in. So another par there, a bit of a scramble, but second to last hole here. Just an iron to begin with. Put this one in play and then see what we can do. Lovely ball flight, if I do say so myself, Mr. Humble. That's perfect. So we've pulled the chief this time. Getting aggressive and seeing if we can get this close to the green. Need to make sure we stay left of the pond, short of the green. And yeah, that, see you mate. That's a long way right and potentially dead. You can actually see the ball, maybe not on screen here, but it was just to the left of the bushes on the right. But this is a sand wedge from the perfect position, and we've absolutely spanked that. I think that miles too far, and that is definitely not going to give us the chance we want. So what can we learn from that? We have the white ball back because I've not picked up my red one yet. I teared a little bit more off this one, as you can tell, but I've flared it a bit right. So I've done 1 out of 2 things well. The pace was good, however, the direction wasn't. So a tricky little putt over a bit of a mound, thinking it goes right to left. But I've read that terribly, and it's a very weak putt. And, well, it secures the par, but that's about all we can get from that. Can we knock in another birdie and get us to 6 under on the front 9, and we'd well and truly be demolishing the course record, even though it's cheating with 2 balls. Anyway, that'll be a par then, and on to the last. Uphill par 3, wind into us. I believe this is a 7 iron, yet more greenskeepers. Nice and loud, just watching on as I leak this one way right of the green, and that's not very good at all. Yet again, last hole of the video, so thank you everybody for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and second part will be coming soon, where we might actually be looking to break 60. As I've hit the same club and learned absolutely nothing and left it 15 yards short. However, we do have previous in that I have holed chips from here before. So looking to just bump this onto the green and let the rest of things do its work, but I've hit that miles too hard, and that's probably not what we wanted. So I probably need to land it a good 5 yards shorter than that. Oh yeah, that's much better. And that'll do for this video, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. We'll just bring up a graphic of the scorecard for you quickly so you can see there's that 2. See you in the next video.